Namaskar and a warm welcome to one and all present here for yet another fruitful, motivating and captivating session for all our wonderful audience. Today's session will be taken by none other than our most esteemed and honorable educationist, Dr. Kaushik, Director, General Zealer Limited, Z Network. A man with a strong vision and an untiring mission has been imparting power-packed sessions on various topics pan-India and across various countries. His sessions are bringing in amazing changes in the mindset of audience, listeners, and viewers as they get future ready with new ideas and new beginnings. I, Deep Medi, Principal of Mount Indraji School, Karnal, feel honored and privileged to share the mesmerizing journey of this magnetic personality, Dr. Kaushik. Dr. Kaushik is one of the most rewarded institutional strategists, trainer, assessor, social reformer, child psychologist, author, and globally renowned educationist. His MSc Botany, MEd, MBA, LLB, and PhD on gifted and talented children in the world. He's an internationally acclaimed trainer and assessor with Australia's highest qualification from birth. His trainings and exposures include prestigious institutions of USA, Australia, England, Singapore, Dubai, Bangalore, CBSE, NCRT, and Rotary International, etc. He has worked with Ministry of Defense and Dubai schools as external member for school quality review. He has been researching and working on Ofsted audit system in British institutions. His brainchild projects like Institute for Gifted Children and Child Guidance Clinics have transformed a large number of students worldwide. He has been helping millions of students to get rid of exam anxiety and stress while learning stocks in classrooms. And differentiated pedagogy are some of his most favorite interventions. He has been very strongly practicing "Don't fail the child, it is murder," and connecting classrooms in different continents is implemented in many countries. His innovative ideas and strategies on education globally includes Harvard, A.D. Healy, groups of schools, Menard High School, and New Bedford Public School in USA, and many more countries across. He also imparts his training and expertise as mentor and master trainer to CBSE and has worked strongly on few projects announced by Prime Minister pertaining to Skilling India and Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao, etc. He is associated with Healthy Campus projects of Narcotics Control Bureau, Government of India, and inspiring youth to say no to drugs, choose life. He's supporting Red Cross Society. He's a member in two high-powered committees headed by Governor Haryana and is one of the trustees and apex member in the Art of Living Trust of Sri Ravi Shankar. He has been conferred with 2 international, 6 national, and 1 state award for his innovations in childcare and education. And his mission is rekindling lives through education. Dr. Kaushik's number 900-199-7790 is visible on screen for any kind of support, help, and guidance. You can also write to him on dgconnect@zealer.com. You can also subscribe to his YouTube channel, Dr. Kaushik. So let us have a huge round of applause, and I now request Dr. Kaushik to enlighten the audience with his wonderful session. Over to Dr.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Please show off your faces, and I would request you to switch on your videos, please. Okay.
അതാണ് സാറിന്റെ മീറ്റിംഗിന്റെ ഒരു കുഴപ്പം.
I'm putting everyone on mute so that there is no disturbance to others, and will request each one of you to keep your videos switched on at all the times. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon today, and another power-packed discussion between all of us today is going to make headways for making the life of children easier in the schools, more successful, more fruitful, and with lesser amount of hard work. As I keep saying, that we don't have to work hard if we are able to work smart, right? So I'm sure the people sitting in front of me today are all smart working people. So hardworking people getting converted into smart working people makes a huge difference in terms of your result all over. So today, I'm so happy that people from Pan India are connecting with me. Okay, can you tell me, am I audible? All right. So today we have gathered here to discuss about the way forward in terms of transforming the lives of our children, making things easier for them, ensuring smart work, and getting rid of that so-called hard work and achieving nothing. Okay, so I will be very keen if you are switching on your videos at all the times, because I'll be driving my energy from each one of you. All right, so since we have many principals, teachers, students, our trustees, and my fellow colleagues from Zealand, and we are talking about way forward for our schools. Friends, this is the time when we are preparing our children for exams, when we are preparing our schools for future, for the next session. So in the afternoon today, we already had a discussion on how to deal with stress and anxiety related to examinations, which has been very well taken by the students, and I'm so glad that we could reach out through you to so many children, and I'm sure this will benefit all those children. So in this session, I wanted to talk to you that we need to bring education beyond the books. We have been doing very well in terms of books, in terms of our well-researched pedagogy, in terms of the trainings, extraordinary trainings being provided by our education leaders, the RSDs, the principals, and the very effective implementation on ground by our teaching force. So I'm sure all Mount Literans are having gala time in terms of preparing themselves for examination and preparing the school for the next session. Talking about, since this is the first round of discussion with this set of schools today on education beyond books, so I wanted to share my thoughts on how are we going to bring transformation into our school system. So this transformation means we need to bring our schools out of only bookish knowledge. We need to ensure that our children get what they deserve. We need to ensure that our schools provide the sufficient amount of interventions what are required for the growth of the children. As I keep saying in almost all my sessions, that if I may consider a child like a sapling, for a sapling to grow, we need to provide various kinds of ingredients. And those ingredients may be considered in case of a plant, the soil, the manure, the water, sunlight, air, and all other ingredients which are needed by a plant. Similarly, I try to apply the similar thoughts on our children as well, wherein for the growth, if I consider the child as a sapling, the child also needs all that what is required for his growth. And if that is provided on time, in a structured manner to all our children, sky is the limit for our children to grow, I'm sure. So, what we need to do, we need to identify what is good for the child, as we have already been doing a project, what is right for the child. So what is right for the child, if provided at home and in the school, the growth of the child is imminent. The better takeoff for the life of the child becomes easier. So what we are talking about, taking education to the next level through all our schools under our umbrella of Zealand, we need to ensure that our children are provided the best in class pedagogy. You can tell me on chat if the English is a problem. I can switch over to Hindi, or I can mix myself. I could see some blank faces, so that's why I'm trying to understand whether people are able to understand me or not. Okay, so I'll keep myself mixed. Right. So हमारे बच्चों को, डियर पेरेंट्स, आज जिस चीज की जरूरत है वो चीज है जो आज की कम्युनिटी में, आज के एनवायरनमेंट में, आज की सूटेबिलिटी के हिसाब से उनको मिलनी चाहिए. जैसा कि मैं इंग्रेडिएंट्स की बात कर रहा हूं, इन सभी इंग्रेडिएंट्स में बच्चे को राइट अमाउंट ऑफ इंटरवेंशन फ्रॉम द स्कूल, from education leaders, right kind of environment from the school, from education leaders, teachers, principals, and even at home. If that is ensured, the growth becomes easier. And I'm sure our all children deserve the faster growth in this competitive time, for which we have well-researched pedagogy, top-class training material, and I'm sure the best staff available on the schools. ऐसी सिचुएशन में हमारे बच्चे किताबों के अलावा भी कुछ सीखें, ऐसा थॉट लेकर के हम पहली बार आए हैं. और हम अपने सभी स्कूल्स में ये सुनिश्चित करना चाहते हैं कि बच्चों की एजुकेशन प्रॉपर, लाइफ रिलेटेड, लाइफ स्किल्स रिलेटेड होना शुरू हो जाए. उसके लिए हमने एजुकेशन बियॉन्ड बुक्स एक सीरीज शुरू की है, wherein we are going to deal with 101 projects every year for each child. And let me tell you, with whole of my conviction and determination and the support of our team, our children will have definitely better life through these projects. The projects have been designed very simply, kept so simple that any mother or father or parents or school teachers will be able to execute those projects very easily without adding any additional cost to the child, to the school. Means जो भी प्रोजेक्ट्स कंसीव किए गए हैं वो ये ध्यान में रखते हुए किए गए हैं कि आपका कोई भी इन्वेस्टमेंट उसके ऊपर ना हो, इवन टाइम का भी इन्वेस्टमेंट उसके ऊपर नहीं है। जिस तरीके से चीजों को बनाया गया है वो नॉर्मल डेली रूटीन में आपके बच्चे कर रहे होंगे। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एक प्रोजेक्ट जिसने पूरे हिंदुस्तान में बहुत बड़ा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन लाके स्कूल्स में दिखाया है, कम्युनिकेशन 360 डिग्री। आई एम थैंकफुल टू द टीम कंटेंट. I just saw the content head also present in our meeting. So I'm thankful to her and her team for having designed such a wonderful, efficient and effective program for our children, wherein I'm so glad to share with you. कई मदर्स ने वीडियोस रिकॉर्ड करके भेजे हैं और उन्होंने बोला है कि मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती थी, मेरे बच्चे को भी नहीं आती थी, मगर कम्युनिकेशन 360 प्रोग्राम के थ्रू हमने अंग्रेजी सीखी और मम्मी ने अपना वीडियो रिकॉर्ड किया. Hats off to that mom and the child who taught the mom to speak in English. This is great. I mean, this is how the education should be. We should be learning from each other, we should be helping each other, and we should be growing with each other. That is the main part of education. And let me assure you, our team is innovating on daily basis. There will not be any stone unturned which is required for the child and is not done. We will make sure that what is required for the child, what is right for the child, reaches the child on time. तो दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट उसमें जो किया गया, और मैं सभी टीचर्स, प्रिंसिपल्स, मदर्स एंड चिल्ड्रन जितने भी मेरे सामने बैठे हैं, जितने भी पेरेंट्स बैठे हैं, हमारे अपने कोलीग्स बैठे हैं, सबको रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि वो जो कम्युनिकेशन 360 डिग्री था उसमें यदि किसी स्कूल में कोई पार्टिसिपेशन कम हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है तो सुनिश्चित करें कि उसका मैक्सिमाइज्ड पार्टिसिपेशन हो और सभी बच्चों तक उसका लाभ पहुंचे. दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट, आज मैं आपके साथ सिर्फ 2-3 छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट शेयर कर रहा हूं. दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट जो हमने बनाया है वो है माई होम, माई टेम्पल, माई पेरेंट्स, माई गॉड्स. ऐसा क्यों सोचना पड़ा? इसलिए कि आजकल एक मैड रेस है सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर. हम लोग ऐसे लोगों को फॉलो करते हैं जिनको हम जानते तक नहीं है, जिनके बारे में हमें कोई नॉलेज नहीं है, जो हमें कुछ ऐसी चीजें दिखाते हैं या ऐसी चीजें पेश करते हैं जिनकी हमारी लाइफ में आवश्यकता नहीं है. इसलिए हम अब हमारे सारे बच्चे अपने घर में कम से कम 2 रोल मॉडल ढूंढ पाएंगे जिनको वो अपने सामने देख रहे हैं, who are all the time with them, who are serving them, who have brought them to life. The mother leaves no stone unturned to serve the child, to provide the support to the child, to help the child, whether it is academic, non-academic, personal, whatever. तो हर मदर अपनी तरफ से बेस्ट कर रही होती है अपने बच्चे को सब कुछ देने के लिए. तो मैं चाहता हूं आज से हमारे सारे बच्चे मम्मी को, पापा को गॉडली पिक्चर में देखना शुरू करें, और ये तब संभव है जब हम घर का एनवायरनमेंट चेंज कर पाएंगे. माई होम, माई टेम्पल, माई पेरेंट्स, माई गॉड्स has done already wonders in various parts of the country in our schools. I am so glad to share with you. बहुत सारे स्कूल से, बहुत सारे बच्चों से, बहुत सारी मदर्स से डायरेक्ट व्हाट्सएप के ऊपर कम्युनिकेशंस आ रहे हैं जहां वो कह रहे हैं कि वास्तव में हमारी लाइफ में टर्न अराउंड आ गया है. बहुत सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट रखा गया है. उस कॉन्सेप्ट में क्या करना है, आज मम्मी लोग अपने घर में एक छोटा सा पेपर लगाएंगी कि दिस इज माई टेम्पल एंड आई एम गॉड हियर, प्लीज बिहेव नाइसली, डोंट शाउट, रिस्पेक्ट ईच अदर. जैसे हम मंदिर में जाते हैं तो हम चीखते चिल्लाते नहीं हैं, हम शांत भाव से जाते हैं. तो हमको अपने घर में भी शांत भाव से रहने की जरूरत है. घर के रूल्स को फॉलो करने की जरूरत है और घर में रूल्स बनाने की भी जरूरत है, जिसमें मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि मम्मी लोग ऐसा जरूर करेंगे। जिन जिन घरों में हुआ है वहां ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन दिखाई दे रहा है। मैं आपको सभी को कॉल अपॉन करना चाहता हूं इसके लिए कि प्लीज एनवायरमेंट चेंज करते हैं, टुगेदर वी विल बी एबल टू डू इट एंड वी विल bring out our children from the clutches of that real life and we take our children to the real life, जहां घर में मॉम डैड अपने आप में किसी भगवान से कम नहीं है। बच्चों की अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए मैं बोलना चाहता हूं, आपकी मम्मी आपके पापा की वजह से आप इस वर्ल्ड में हैं और आप ग्रो कर रहे हैं, आप सरवाइव कर रहे हैं, आपको नर्चरिंग मिल रही है, आपको सपोर्ट मिल रहा है, आपको एजुकेशन मिल रहा है। तो जो कुछ दे रहा है वही भगवान है। मतलब जिसको बोलते हैं कि देवता कौन, जो कुछ देता हो। आपने मंदिरों में देखा होगा भगवान का हाथ ऐसे होता है, कुछ देने की तरफ होता है, ऐसे नहीं होता है भगवान का हाथ कभी भी। ओके, तो हम यदि कंपैरिजन करके देखें, कोई एक हीरो या हीरोइन कोल्ड ड्रिंक का ऐड करती है या करता है और उस कोल्ड ड्रिंक को वो खुद नहीं पीता है या पीती है, और आप ये सोच के कि उससे आप अक्षय कुमार बन जाएंगे, आप उस कोल्ड ड्रिंक के पीछे पड़ जाते हैं। वो आपको नुकसान कर रही होती है, क्योंकि उनको अपने पैसे कमाने से मतलब है, आपकी हेल्थ से उनको कोई लेना देना नहीं है। तो बच्चे मम्मी पापा की बात मानना शुरू करेंगे और मम्मी पापा एक ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट देना शुरू करेंगे जिससे कि परिवार वास्तव में एक मंदिर जैसा प्लेस बन जाए। इसको अचीव करना मुश्किल नहीं है। आप डॉक्टर प्रभात कौशिक यूट्यूब पे जाके देख सकते हैं कि मम्मियां किस तरह से बता रही हैं कि उन्होंने अपने घर को मंदिर कैसे बनाया है। आप भी वैसे ही अपने घर को मंदिर बना सकते हैं। और बच्चे जब एनवायरनमेंट घर में अच्छा होता है तो अच्छी ग्रोथ पाते हैं, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है। दूसरी चीज जो मैं आज आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूं वो है ब्लेसिंग्स ट्वाइस अ डे। ये हमारा सेकंड प्रोजेक्ट होगा, ब्लेसिंग्स ट्वाइस अ डे। इसमें बच्चे को दिन में कम से कम 2 बार, एक बार सुबह जगते समय, एक बार शाम को सोते समय, आपको आशीर्वाद देना होगा। आप सब जानते हैं आशीर्वाद में बहुत बड़ी ताकत है, बहुत बड़ी ताकत है। और आशीर्वाद यदि अपनों से आता हो, अपने मम्मी पापा से आता हो, तो और ज्यादा ताकतवर हो जाता है। जिन लोगों ने अपने वीडियोस ऑफ कर रखे हैं मैं उनसे बात नहीं करूंगा। I don't talk to the blank walls. Request you to switch on your videos, please. Okay. So the second project is blessings twice a day. Blessings twice a day has done wonders in many parts of our schools in the country, and parents are encouraged, children are encouraged, environment is changing, and I'm sure you will like to adopt that. Third project which I wanted to talk to you today is to provide an opportunity for experimentation, for creativity, for learning, for collaborations together. I'm sure the schools are already doing this. At home also, similar environment need to be created. And I'm sure this is also going to happen very shortly, wherein the child is given opportunities to explore himself rather than only doing rote learning from the books and reproducing the result. So with this, I wanted to wish you all the very best for your examinations and for your preparation for the next session. Last thing for today, I wanted to tell you is that our team will be sharing all these 101 projects with the parents at the same time, with the children, with the schools, through schools to the parents. Please have a look and see what are the areas where you can support us to make the life of children easier. Please see how can you collaborate with the schools. Because if school and home are together, let me tell you, nobody can stop the success of the children. And if school and home are not together, let me tell you, nobody can ensure the success of your child. They grow confused. So, हमको दोनों लोग को साथ रखना पड़ेगा, कोलैबोरेशन में रहना पड़ेगा. आप स्कूल में प्रिंसिपल्स के टच में रहें, टीचर्स के टच में रहें, रेगुलर बात करें. प्रिंसिपल्स को भी मेरा यही रिक्वेस्ट होगा कि इन्वॉल्व your parents and the children in your process as much as you can. This is an enormous resource for the school, enormous support to the school when the parents are collaborative with the schools. So the first project which will come to you, if has not reached, communication 360 degree. Let the children learn the communication faster. It's very simple, easy, and it has shown the results throughout the country. Second thing I wanted to repeat, few projects which I'm talking to you today need to be done. They are without any cost, without any investment, but will have huge impact on the life of children. So I'm sure you are going to support us in this also. Let me make sure to assure you that henceforth, our education is going to be far more practical, far more practical. We have already been doing wonderful job in terms of our pedagogy, trainings and other things, but now we are further improvising ourselves in the interest of our children. And you will find at every step, you will find head office also supporting the teachers, the principals, the schools, the trustees, children, and the parents, for which this program of Parents Connect, Schools Connect, DG Connect, all these programs will be in place and have already started taking shape. So I'm sure together we will keep sharing our notes and will ensure that our children get the best which they deserve from us. So in case if anybody out of you have a question, please write it down on chat so that I can answer your question. We can take a couple of questions today. And this meeting is a preliminary meeting. We will be unfolding more details in the meetings in time to come. And I'm really thankful to all our RSDs, all our principals, teachers, Madam Vaishali, to have organized this brief meeting with all our stakeholders today on Zoom as well as on YouTube Live. So in case if there is a question, please type it out on your chat. I would be more than happy to answer those questions.
Sir, please enable chat.
Okay, some people are writing that I have a question. Please write down your question. I'm so happy, Monica ji, that you are writing that every word means $1 million concept. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for appreciating the efforts of our team. So the question, okay. You have a question, I understand, but please write it down. Anyway, if you are not able to write the question out here, feel free to reach back to me through the mobile on WhatsApp, wherein I will try to answer your questions and will make sure that if I can do something to make your life easier. Okay, one child is asking, can you tell me that how can I understand science? I think brilliant question, my dear child. Science can be very easily understood if you start living in science. Okay, don't cram science. If you cram science, you will never understand it. So please start living the science, start enjoying the science, start relating the science with your daily life. Science is very, very interesting subject, and you will definitely understand it, and you will go closer to the science. More you enjoy, and better it will be for you. Okay. All right. So since there are no more questions, I have a couple of advices for my dear students to ensure that they take care of themselves, they take care of their families. And somebody has asked me the question, sir, how can I learn SST, history, civics, geography? Wow, what a question. Huh? It's easier. It's easier if you relate these things with some incidents, like you are asking for the dates, etc. If you can relate those, it will be easier for you to understand. It will be easier for you to relate when you are appearing in exam. So anything which you are doing, if it is practically related, you will be able to do better. So maths learning is not done by running away from maths. Maths learning is very easy while you dig deep into the mathematics. When you start enjoying mathematics, when you start solving mathematics, don't stay away from it. Don't scare away from it. Enjoy it and work on it. However, still, if there are some questions left, you can drop me the text and I will try to answer your questions. Last question which I am taking is, how can we achieve our goal in distracting life? Thank you so much for such a wonderful question, Abhishek. Life is really, really distracting. Only thing is, we need not to be part of that distraction. We can anytime get out of any kind of distractions, provided we take a call. If I'm not going to be the part of distraction, if I have decided that, yes, I will not allow anything in my life which distracts my attention, will help you. Only thing is, just keep focused to yourself, enjoy yourself, enjoy the work which you are doing. Don't get away with so many unnecessary exposures which are harmful. And last, I wanted to tell you, to understand anything in your life and to progress in life, please don't become football of others' opinions. Be to yourself. You are the best one the God has made. There is nothing comparable with you in this world. There is nothing second to you in the world. आपके जैसा दूसरा कोई नहीं है. आप अकेले हैं. आप अपने आप को मस्ती के साथ एंजॉय करें. दूसरों की ओपिनियंस का फुटबॉल ना बने. इसी के साथ मैं आप सभी का दिल से धन्यवाद करता हूं कि संडे आफ्टरनून आपने जहां आपको मस्ती करना होना चाहिए था, टीवी देख रहे होने चाहिए थे, उसमें आपने ये टाइम निकाला कि आप मेरे साथ, मेरी टीम के साथ जुड़े. थैंक यू वेरी मच माय ऑल कोलीग्स, RSDs, Madam Vaishali, Shobha, and each principal and teachers who are part of this program. I am really thankful to Mr. Shrees Pathak also, who has joined me from Haldwani today with his team. Thank you so very much for each one of you. Over to Ms. Vaishali. Vaishali, are you there? Okay, anyway, I think Vaishali has lost the connectivity. So once again, I must thank each one of you on behalf of Vaishali also for having joined us this afternoon today. And thank you so very much. We will be connecting back very soon. Today, there is some disturbance in my internet connection also. So there may have been some issues to the people. However, thank you so much. May God bless each one of you. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.